The Season 3 update broke Black Ops 6, so what now? But let's be real, this definitely shouldn't come as no surprise to any of us. Today, we'll discuss what all went down on what's broken and what has been resolved. But what's dripping my Call of Duty nieces and nephews? Appreciate you putting up on your Call of Duty uncle. Let's dive into the things that broke Black Ops 6 during the update. So one of the first issues that occurred was Battle.net not launching after the update. So apparently what was happening was that after downloading the update, it would say play now, then it'll go back to play without even opening the game. Now, luckily for me, I didn't have to deal with this issue, but I know a lot of you who play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 through Battle.net experienced this issue. And although this was an issue at launch, I must admit that approximately 30 minutes or so, now take that time frame with a grain of salt for real, Call of Duty was able to investigate the issue and also being able to release a fix for all Battle.net players. Now, I'm only saying this is a W as far as them fixing the issue rather sooner than fixing it hours from now. So that is a little bit of W, right? Maybe a lowercase w, maybe not a cap W, right? Or capitalized W, for better words. Now, a separate issue that occurred due to the update, and this is still pertaining to Battle.net, but also pertaining to Steam as well. Players on either platform was not having the ability to access the free trial. Now, the free trial was awarded to everyone. Well, it's a free trial that's for everyone for 24 hours in regard to Call of Duty Warzone being offline until April 3rd. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of players was pissed off for the moment because of this. Now, Call of Duty did say they were investigating the issue, and they did deliver on that because they say the issue has been resolved. In it states, players on Battle.net and Steam can now access the Black Ops 6 free trial. So that right there is a W within itself. But let's keep on moving further along. Another issue that happened at launch was the Kilo not being able to be equipped as a custom loadout after unlocking it. Now, for those who don't know or forgot, this is just a friendly reminder that when you load up and you click on Warzone, it'll take you through the Hudson trailer, but towards the end of that trailer, that's when you'll be able or get that notification that the Kilo could be confirmed or accepted as an unlock reward or whatever. So for me, I did complete that part by getting the Kilo, but the issue I was having was that I did select it as a custom loadout, but once I got into like the firing range, the gun would default to another primary weapon, which in my case, it was the XM4. So what I had to do was, while in firing range, I had to change or go to my loadout, right? By hitting the start button, clicking loadout. That's where the Kilo was, and then that's how I was able to use it. And at the time of making this video, I'm still having that same issue. Y'all let me know if this is happening to you. But overall, Call of Duty has since put out a fix for the Kilo, and it states the issues has been resolved. Players would need to relaunch Call of Duty and also enter the Call of Duty Warzone tile again to obtain access to the Kilo 141 in custom loadouts. So if you are a player who's still having issues getting the Kilo, then just follow what Call of Duty has prompted you to do, and then you should be good to go. Now, as we move further along, for those of you who play on Xbox, on the Xbox console, man, I'm a PS5 player, but you know what, that's neither here or there. I do feel sorry for you. The reason being is the fact that y'all have to deal with the issue for a long time, dog. We're talking about a couple hours or so, and now that's just me being light with it. I might be wrong, but the issue for Xbox players was the fact that they couldn't even install the update, bruh. There were many players on Twitter pretty much showing their frustration. And also on Twitter, Charlie Intel did post an update talking about how the Xbox says they're investigating the issues with the new Call of Duty not working properly. Like, bruh, that was like at 12 p.m. But he did also put out another tweet saying, Xbox says some of the update issues for Call of Duty has been fixed, but they are still investigating additional issues with today's update. It also says the Call of Duty update should be live and working on all other platforms. So whether you're on Steam or Battle.net or PlayStation. And as you see, they supposed to be all clear as of 3 p.m. Now, I don't know how true this is, I don't own an Xbox, but for those who are watching this video and y'all do own an Xbox and still dealing with issues due to this update, then let me know in the comment section. Now, I'm just curious to know, like, are y'all still dealing with this? Now, for my zombie lovers, one thing I can say is that the update didn't skip out on y'all. I wish they did, but you know what? They didn't. Or for better words, it didn't miss you all. And the issue zombie players were having, and possibly still having, was that zombies wouldn't launch due to getting an error saying you got a lost connection to the host or server. Like, bro, that's hella wild, right? I'm not sure how many players are being affected by this, but the fact that y'all are even dealing with this is definitely wild, bro. And unfortunately, at the time of making this video, according to the Call of Duty trailer board, the issue is still being investigated at this time. So hopefully they resolve this sooner rather than later. But the fact that you have to deal with this, man, like, this is crazy. Now, I know there are some players that are able to play zombie, but there are also some players who's not able to play zombies, due to this and getting this error, talking about lost connection to the host or server. Like, come on, man, let's get this resolved quickly. But I want to quickly say real quick, I was just about to wrap up this video. Call of Duty update did just post, and this does say, we are investigating reports that some players encountered an issue when attempting to slide to prone with the slide down behavior set to hybrid. Now, I haven't did this yet, I haven't experienced this yet, but I will be able to play here shortly. But what's crazy is that I do play on hybrid, just like a lot of you all may have. If you don't play on hybrid, this might not be an issue for you, but the fact that some players who do play on hybrid, it will, or you may face this issue, and I'm one of them people who may have to face this. Dog, this had just came in, so I want to make sure that I did put this out, though. This right here is just crazy that it's just so many issues. I will say also, though, for real, I believe that they need to maybe launch this game earlier for certain people, for certain players to go play, to see what kind of issue they will be facing, because the day of the updates and the issue that we be having on the day of the launches and things like that, bro, is really mad crazy, bro. That I really hate that we have to experience this, though. But you know what? I guess it is what it is, but it just sucks. Now, with all this BS that's been going on due to Season 3 update being broke or whatnot, we have been notified that the Black Ops 6 double XP and double weapon XP has been extended until April 8th. So that should land us around next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And I guess this is their way of saying, I'm sorry, or we messed up type ish. But hey, take advantage while you can. But again, like I mentioned earlier, this update being broken in some type of way really shouldn't come as no surprise. But the real concern is the fact that Verdansk is launching tomorrow on April 3rd. And if we face update issues today, then what does that mean for a tomorrow update for Warzone? All I can say is only time will tell, bro. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know in the comments, are you even surprised about all of the issues that occurred due to this update? And have any of your issues been resolved yet? But if you enjoyed today's content, just consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with all things related to Call of Duty content. It would be greatly appreciated that you be a part of this community. Thank you all for watching, and remember to eat good and sleep good. One love.